What's happening, family? It's your boy Andre Romance, and I'm up at this thing again. What's happening, family? I want to talk to us today about emotions. Is that we have to get our emotions together, man. I'm. It hurts my heart to see so much emotion and not enough resources, not enough problem solving happening in our communities and just everybody's lives, just on an individual level and as a whole, as a collective. We are losing the mental fight here, and so I just want to reach out, and hopefully this talk can kind of reset the thinking process that we go through. Emotions is something that is causing people as a whole to make wrong decisions, to make the worst decisions that they can make in their lives. Okay, emotions causes people to be vulnerable. How can you be loyal to a system that is oppressing you? How can we do this? This is one of the greatest tactics I ever seen in my life, or should I say that I have ever learned about in my life, is based off of emotions and people's emotions, and how easy it is to get somebody on your side if you can make them feel something. If you can give them goosebumps on their skin, or if you can make them shed a tear, or if you can make them think about a time where you felt, how they're portraying the feeling to be. They got you. You know what I'm saying? And they can make you feel like you're a part of something that you're not even nowhere near a part of, just based on your emotions and how you perceive what the information is. So today, man, I really want you all to pull back from the emotions and start thinking logically about life, and start asking this question: what is it fixing? What is it improving for you to involve yourself with it? What's happening, and why is it the best choice for you, or for you to teach it to our kids? Why is it the best solution for everybody to get on the bandwagon and do it? Why is it the best of interest for you to vote? What's the benefit of you voting, other than trying to keep it real for the people that died for the ability to vote? What did that change? What did it fix? We have to start asking these questions, because I'm just not seeing the results. I'm not seeing the results. The results are not adding up for the things that people do to try to better life or the situations around them. We just don't see a good enough outcome in the difference of lifestyle versus what it would be like if we chose to go our own way. We are putting our emotions into things that I believe aren't even benefiting us as a whole. On an individual level, you see it on the daily. You see people struggling to pay their bills. Man, the vast majority of us, we are not thinking. We are moving on emotions. It's a lot of people complaining about Trump being in. Look at what's going on. Look at what's happening. Look at the forefront, and then look at the background. What's happening in the background? And the fix. Who's got the solution for a fix? You can't just say remove this president, but then this next president gonna come and make the whole thing twice as worse. Who are they giving you that's going to be that much better than the person that's already, in there? I want y'all to really think about this, because they playing on your emotions right now. Black Lives Matter is playing on your emotions right now, man. What are they really giving you? They've been out there marching and signs and all that stuff. What has happened? I want y'all to really understand this. What is really happening right now? Are we getting what we're asking for? Is Black Lives Matter really getting what they're asking for? Are the laws being rewritten? Where's that agenda at? Where are the bills being passed for that? Think about this stuff. Who is going to go to bat for you at the end of the day? Who is going to put forth that paperwork to say that if you cross this line, this is the consequences? That's what we need. And if they ain't providing that, we gotta come up with our own solution. These emotions that we're allowing people to play on, they have to come to a stop. We have to get better at setting the stage for ourselves. You can't be that person at the barbecue that always wants somebody else to fix their plate for them, because you don't know what they putting on your plate, man. But if you get up and you go over there and you look at all the food, you look at all those choices and stuff for yourself, you can pick what you want. And you can make your own plate. And you don't, when you get up to make your own plate, you ain't gotta worry about having stuff on your plate that you ain't rocking with. You can look at food and tell that you don't want to eat it. But if you allowing somebody else to make the choices based off of what they think, you're gonna end up with all kind of stuff on your plate. Stuff you don't mess with. But then you gotta worry about them juices of that food running over on the food that you is trying to mess with. You know what I'm saying? That's life. Stop playing on your emotions. Stop allowing others to play on your emotions. Start asking them questions. You bring in the solution to me, but how is this going to fix the problem? How is this going to better my life? What is this going to do for me and my children? Let's get there with it. Everything, every little thing. Yeah, we got another album dropping. And we're going to be playing it on all the radio stations. It's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go on tour. My kids, they going to want to go to the tour. You know, they want to buy tickets to go to the show, whatever. How is that going to benefit your kids' lives? You know what I'm saying? How is that going to benefit our children? How is that going to benefit you? Yeah, we want a car with the rims on it. How is putting rims on the car that's factory going to make that car better? Is it going to make the gas mileage better? Is it going to make the gas last longer? Is it going to make the ride on the street smoother? Is it going to make the car faster? Like, what's the benefit other than from a psychological standpoint of just turning heads? What is that going to do for you? You know what I'm saying? How is it going to better your life to have the latest Jordan or the new Yays? How is that benefiting you? And really think about this. We are investing in things that are diminishing. We are investing in things that are no more in a few months. You know what I'm saying? Like things that are gonna perish away quicker than we go. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to buy something, I want to invest in something that's gonna be here when I'm gone, so that my kids can pick it up and they can eat off of it. I don't want to buy something that's going to be just for the season or just for the moment, the latest fashion, just so that it can be gone next year, or people could be talking about you when you wearing that next season. Come on. Let's stop working with these emotions and let's start moving towards solutions. Solutions on how to better our lives. Me as an individual, I need to work on how I need to better myself. Okay? I need to work on any kind of upgrades I can add to myself that's going to add value to me. Not that's just going to make me feel good emotionally, but something that is actually going to add to my value. When people deal with me, they are going to get value. They're not going to get a watered down substance that's just temporary, or something that just was good for the moment, or something that just sounded good, it was catchy, it was trendy. They're going to get something that's factual, something that's got some substance and some weight behind it, that's going to be like, man, that was so solid, that was powerful. I rock with that. And I benefited from that because I added that onto my life. This is happening for me now. Life is much easier. I'm moving on a whole nother level. My mind is vibrating on a higher frequency. We need to start thinking about these things, y'all. I worry about my people, like all the time I do. And I started to get discouraged for a little bit because I see the trash that get posted on the media. I see all the trash and the garbage that get posted. You know? And sometimes I just gotta get off of social media. I just gotta get away from it because it's not building me up. My spirit be so empty sometimes when I see some of the stuff that people post. Even some of my family members, you know. I'm like, hey, how is that benefiting the people around you? How is that building up the people in your neighborhood? How is that benefiting you? You know, sure, it's good for a couple laughs. Some of the stuff is good for a couple laughs, but in the end, what is it benefiting us? What are you putting your time towards? What are you doing with your life? How are you benefiting? How are other people benefiting? So that's what I want to drop on y'all today, man. I hope I'm touching hearts right now, because time is ticking away. The more time we waste doing what we doing and living off emotions and living in a 2D state, you know, we got things popping off in the 3D and 4D, you know what I'm saying? The fourth dimension that's setting up some crazy stuff that you ain't gonna have time to adjust to when it hit. So you gotta be there already. You gotta be mentally fit already. You have to be prepared for what is coming, for what's happening. And you gotta have the solutions together. We gotta start thinking about these things. How are we gonna maneuver around in the next couple years? What do you have planned for the next couple years? If this happens, if that happens, do you have a backup plan? You know what I'm saying? What is the block gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? What's these gangs gonna do for you? What is the gang signs gonna do for you? Acting tough and all of that. What is that benefiting you? Sure, you get all the girls, you get all the females. What is that gonna do for you? Are we populating? Are you reproducing? Are you adding to this world so that you can bring value to it? Are you raising up little soldiers that can go out and speak boldly about truth? About what's righteous? About love? About living right? About having morals and values to even the idea of having a breath? The idea of having the ability to think critically? What are we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? Get on that level. Start thinking about these things, man. Don't waste your time away in this world. There's people out here dying by the second. And it's even greater ones that's up here manipulating the plot to kill more. So we really don't have time, y'all. We had to start thinking. And while all of this is going on, man, I love y'all. I want y'all to understand that, man. I love y'all. That's why I drop these videos. I want y'all to support me. Y'all see the merch? Go and get you some. You know, support the hustle. I love y'all. Keep me up. I'm going to keep y'all up, and I'm out this thing, man.